Thank you, Andy. That sounded beautiful. Thank you, Mai. That sounded beautiful. What do you feel like singing for us?
Well, I think I'll switch. I think I get to play one of David's guitars, which is very exciting. It took me coming all the way to Asheville to finally play a Rain song. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think I will play a song really just to be grateful to be here in this particular place where there's been so much change. And I'm from Los Angeles. And, anyway, I think we all can relate to this one. So this is just very happy to be here in Black Mountain, not Asheville, but I came via Asheville. This is called Everything is Changing, and just big gratitude to everybody for what brought us all here today amidst all the changes that we've gone through the last many years, and the ones we're yet to go through. Woo! This is really about reminding myself to embrace change because it's scary, and I like things to stay the same. Just because that feels safe. And sometimes I just want to remind myself it's not always scary. Sometimes it's the thing we need. I never asked for this. It came out of nowhere. It had me silently screaming, paralyzed and scared. How do you know what to hold on to when it feels like your whole world has been pulled out from under you? Everything is changing. It's changing. So much for making plans. I had it all mapped out, but all my time is taken up wrestling with this now. But how do you know which path to take when it feels like so much hinges on the choices we have to make? 'Cause everything is changing. It's changing. Everything is changing, changing, and there's no escaping it or running away. It's a curious relationship. We push it away, then we pray for it. Oh, it shakes and it breaks us. It makes a mess of us. It hurts, but it heals. It brings out the best in us. When everything is changing, changing, it's changing. How this turns out, it isn't all up to me. 'Cause with every crisis comes an opportunity. Yeah, yeah. Led me to the dark. It was a very thing that led me to my heart. 'Cause there's no escaping it or running away from it. It's a curious relationship. We push it away, then we pray for it. Pray for it all. It shakes and it breaks us. It makes a mess of us. It hurts, but it heals. Brings out the best in us. 'Cause everything is changing, yeah. Everything is changing, oh. Everything is changing, it's changing, it's changing. Jumping in on a song you've probably never heard before. Thank beautiful. You. Can I have a little more guitar up here, Josh? Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. I'm Andy. Honored to be here. I'm in from Nashville, Tennessee, but I love this area. Oh, yeah. All right. 2 people. Thank you. But I love this area. I have family here in Black Mountain. And so we come as much as possible. This song is not about, well, maybe it is about them. Okay. They say there's more than one way to skin a cat. Who in the world discovered that there are some weird people out there? It could be 15 degrees at a football game. Dudes are wearing nothing but Speedos and body paint. There are some weird people out there. And of all the crazy things to believe, you know it doesn't really seem like such a reach. That there's no puppeteer pulling the strings, but a higher power wanting the best for me. It's nothing I can prove, but I don't care. I'm not the only fool who landed here. There are some weird people out there. My wife's been gluten-free for a long time now. She can't look straight at a donut and turn it down. There are some weird people out there. Yeah, we all make resolutions when the year is new, but 8% of the world actually follows through. There are some weird people out there. And of all the crazy things to believe, you know it doesn't really seem like such a reach. That there's no puppeteer pulling the strings, but a higher power wanted the best for me. There's nothing I can prove, but I don't care. I'm not the only fool who landed here. There are some weird people out there. I once heard this story of a dad who lost his little girl, how he forgave and still visits her murderer. All because he follows a guy who did backwards things, like touching the sick, like loving enemies. There are some weird people. And of all the crazy things to believe, you know it doesn't really seem like such a reach, that there's no puppeteer pulling the strings, but a higher power wanting the best for me. There's nothing I can prove, but that's okay. I'm not the only fool trying to live this way. There are some weird people out there. I see a lot of weird people. Thank you.
I feel better already. It's so good to hear you play. Oh, I really need music these days. I love it so much, more than ever. This humbling craft, this singer-songwriter thing traveling around, a young singer-songwriter came to my house to visit, and we wrote a song together. He's amazing. I was showing off about how I have this really comfortable bed that fits in my car. So when I'm driving long distance, you know, I can just take a nap. And he got this weird expression on his face, like, well, you're like kind of good at this. And are you saying to be a singer-songwriter, I have to sleep in my car? I said, oh, yeah. So, yeah. Most of what I sing is songs I need to hear to keep me sane. And if you have this impossible quest, this is a song about sort of talking myself into the dignity of it. Oh, come on, Dave. Dignity? Well, this song tries, and it's kind of fun. I play by the rules, but I'm cheating. I feel like I've won the whole game. I get to work hard at my dream job while avoiding the fame. I'm successful enough to keep working, but I really enjoy a new tune. Deciding to love what I'm given, I ask for the moon. 'Cause it's ripe for the picking, it's there in the sky. If it's gone, it'll be back soon. Why waste my wishes on dreams that will never come true? It's free for the taking, it's easy to ask for the moon. My cabin is nice on the inside. Same thing with my career. Shabby enough to be stealthy, I like it in here. And I can relax out in public. No one will recognize me. My bodyguard can be my puppy. I like privacy. It's ripe for the picking, it's there in the sky. If it's gone, it'll be back soon. Why waste my wishes on dreams that will never come true? It's free for the taking, it's easy to ask for the moon. If I slaved after fortune, I could not afford to buy what is already mine. You wanna see wealthy, Look how I'm spending my time. It's ripe for the picking, it's there in the sky. If it's gone, it'll be back soon. Why waste my wishes on dreams that will never come true? It's free for the taking, it's easy to ask for the moon.
I'm tempted to play a moon song. It'd be too much moon.
It is a great moon tonight.
Is it a great one?
Yeah.
Is tonight? It just was the harvest moon, yeah? Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, it's regular. Okay. That's a nice one. Sorry, I have no mute for this moment. Yeah, thanks, Josh. There is a crazy backstory to this song. Okay. I was touring for a while with an artist named Adam Cohen. And Adam is Leonard Cohen's son. I don't know if you've ever gotten to hear Adam play, or maybe even Leonard. And so I had this incredible, awesome, wild experience of getting to be in that hemisphere for a moment, and found ourselves in Montreal rehearsing, and there I was in Leonard Cohen's house. It was crazy. He wasn't there. But I was there. And I was like quietly, sacredly walking around, just trying to absorb just the mystery and magic in that space. And it was beautiful and humble and very sparse. And I just said, I have got to write a song before I leave, you know, because I was spending the night. So I went up into my little room, and I had a baby guitar, and I just stayed up all night playing these quiet, tiny little things. And this song came out, and this is called Sway. Well, sorry, I'm just going to adjust, sorry. Because, yes! Is that Griffin? You deserve tuning. I came so far. Thank you, Josh. Josh is on sound today, doing a beautiful job. The guitar and I are getting to know each other. Over here. Here we go. Sway me to the moon. Let's get lost in an orbital swoon. Sail me to the stars. We'll burn bright like beating hearts and throw out your line. Draw me in like summertime. I'll swim up your river if you swim up mine. Let's intertwine. Every now and then I wake up in the middle of a dream. Can't be sure of what is real or fantasy, so I close my eyes and turn down the light. Make it last all night. Morning comes too soon when we're swaying to the moon. Every now and then I wake up in the middle of a dream. Can't be sure what is real or fantasy, so I close my eyes and we fly in the night. You and I.
Wow.
My goodness, that was beautiful. I was trying to think of a song of mine that had Moon in it. Had a love song for the late quarterback Warren Moon for the Houston Oilers, but it doesn't feel appropriate at this moment because it was also called Sway. And so maybe I'll go a different direction and at the Wilcox Weekend that some of us have been a part of, we were talking earlier about goals and wants and kind of how we live in this world. And I've never been a very goal-oriented person. My goals are just kind of like I want to. They're all based around community, and but there's a friend of mine. We've been friends for. We met at a show in 2000, and so 25 years ago, and we have similar personalities, and we would be on this tour together every December. And at the end of the tour, we'd always say, "Oh, we want to hang out more," and then it just wouldn't happen. Like life would happen. And finally, years passed, and I was standing at this party talking to him, and my wife was talking to his wife. They were talking about their favorite TV show, which is CBS Sunday Morning, and I was talking to my friend Gabe, and found out that he had moved basically into my neighborhood, and we looked it up on maps, and he lived a mile and a half away from me, and I was like, I can't believe you live in my neighborhood now. Now we definitely need to hang out. And then I had this idea. I said, well, I think I know how we can hang out and one day get on our wife's favorite TV show. And he said, what's that? And I said, well, Wednesday I'm gonna text you, and let's leave our houses at the same time and just walk towards each other, and we'll meet in the middle, and let's give each other a high five and then walk back home. And if we do that every week for 10 years, that's the kind of story they put on CBS Sunday Morning. And he was like, sure. So we did it. We walked, gave each other a high five, talked for a little bit, walked back home, did it the next week. I think a month and a half in, we had our first special guests. Like people over the years have come almost like a pilgrimage to come walk the high five walk with us. And I'm very proud to say that the first special guest of high five history was Mr. David Wilcox. I remember that walk. That was a special walk. And anyways, at some point, I don't remember if it was already when you were doing it or not, but my friend Gabe added a couple of moves. He added a clap and then a snap. And you have to do it in time with each other. So clap, snap, and then 5. And we tried adding other things. It just got a little too complicated. But we have been doing that now every week for 11 and a half years. And it has changed my life in a lot of ways. It'd be hard to describe. But one way that I can kind of describe it is that in 2020, Labor Day, he got really sick with viral meningitis and encephalitis, and he lost his memory. And I was in the hospital with him the first night, and he didn't know who I was. And 2 nights later, I was there. He remembered my name, and we were talking, and his short term was shot. We kept having the same conversation over and over again, and he couldn't remember hardly anything from his past. And at some point, I was like, wait, do you remember the high five? Because we'd been doing that every week for like 6.5 years at that point. And he was like, no, what are you talking about? And I kind of told him the basic thing. I mean, we had talked about it on podcasts and all this kind of stuff, and we had shirts over here that have a picture of us just giving each other a high five. It's a dumb shirt, but it's available. And anyways, I was like, surely he remembers that, and he didn't remember. And so I told him the story, and whatever. I knew he was going to forget it. I was like, well, maybe that's the end of it. And the next morning, he got up to go to the restroom, and on his way back, I was like, hey, this is going to sound weird, but will you do me a favor? Will you just give me a high five on your way back to the hospital bed? Because I figured, I mean, even if he didn't know what it was, I should probably log it in for that week. I don't know how. Like consent issues, I don't know what that is, but anyways. So I was like, he was like, okay, sure. And he started walking towards me, and he was wheeling the IV tower. And when he got to me, he let go of the tower. He did a clap and a snap and a high five. And I started crying, and he's like, what's wrong? I said, you just did the clap and the snap. And he said, I did the what? He didn't remember. And anyways, it was a picture of like what it meant to show up over and over again over a long period of time. Just show up, not do anything magical, anything really significant. It's just walking 1.5 miles and giving a guy a high five. But like over time, that's worked its way into our bodies and changed who we are as part of his muscle memory when his brain is failing him. And that's kind of what it feels like. And you know, I think about that in communities like this that are tight-knit communities that have been through things together, and a community of like the Wilcox Weekenders who every year you come back and there's something about the history. It's not just about experiencing something new. It's about all these little interactions are actually changing who we are and the way that we interact in the world. So here's a song that is inspired by those kinds of things. Your world is filling up with shiny things, and the pressures of keeping up are rising. They'll tell you something's missing and try to sell you more. But going bigger, faster is not always what you need. Knowing small things matter is really no small thing. Sometimes my economy is upside down. I lose track of the things I care about. When I start chasing power, I wind up getting caught. 'Cause I could climb the ladder, get further from my dreams. Knowing small things matter is really no small thing. So take a walk with me on Monday morning through the same old small streets of our neighborhood. Oh, it's no marathon that ends in glory, but it's good. It's good. Oh. So pay close attention to the ones who've been living with a long obedience in the same direction. They'll tell you without speaking of the beauty in this world. And if beauty's what you're after, it's here in spades to see. Knowing small things matter changes everything. If beauty's what you're after, just look close to see. Knowing small things matter is really no small thing. Thank you.
When you're wishing somebody a really good life, it's probably not just an easy life you're wishing them. I wish you enough sun so that your attitude stays bright. I wish you enough rain to appreciate sunlight. I wish you enough joy to keep your spirit wild and well. I wish you enough pain so you will have some tales to tell. I wish for you the wings to see far beyond this town and me, to know you have the choice to be pulled in close like gravity and still feel free in love. I wish you enough, I wish you enough, I wish you enough. I wish you enough gain to fulfill your good desires. I wish you enough loss so that you're cautious with the fires. I wish you enough laughs to balance out your cries. I wish you enough hellos to get you through the last goodbyes. I wish for you the wings to see far beyond this town and me, to know you have the choice to be pulled in close like gravity and still feel free in love. I wish you enough, I wish you enough, I wish you enough. It hurts to feel the pain inside, but the pain inside won't hurt you. There's freedom in accepting what is true. It's easy to metabolize the sorrow into healing, and nothing kills like painkillers do. To feel enough is what I wish for you.
Having fun yet? Yeah. This is so wonderful. Okay, so I'm having fun. Whispering. So attentive, it's so lovely. The things that come into our life and change everything seems to be a theme. Big thing happened for me about 10 years ago. I found a lump, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it changed everything. And I guess I remember, the really big takeaway for me in that moment, hearing the doctors, they're talking to you and it's just going out. It's like going in one ear and out the other, and you're just seeing your whole life flash before you. And I had this great image while she was talking of just my arms expanding out to the sides and just keep walking. And it was like, there's nothing else to do. That you just keep going. And I realized then and progressively in the months ahead that we just have a choice every moment for how we're going to see and handle and interpret what we're living through. And that's a beautiful thing. So this song came out of that time, and I did go through a lot of treatments for about 5 to 10 years, and I'm on the other side of it. I'm really, really grateful to see it. Oh, you know this one, Andy played this once with me today, if you feel like joining in. Yeah, 3 little words. Maybe it's a curse, or maybe a cure. It's been 3 days since my life changed with 3 little words from the doctor's mouth. Those words hit the floor. I looked for the window, I looked for the door. How can something so small be so big? 3 little words change everything. Baby, oh baby, let me be sweet to you. Some things in life we still get to choose. Baby, oh baby, you were so sweet to me. Life is uncertain, so let's give it everything. We drove out of the city and we climbed the New York sky, and he put a ring on my finger in the pink sunshine. And he leaned in close and he said to me 3 little words, they change everything. He said, baby, oh baby, let me be sweet to you. Some things in life we still get to choose. Baby, oh baby, you're so sweet to me. I know life is uncertain, so let's give it everything. Oh, 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 so maybe it's a curse, or maybe a cure. It stopped my heart and it changed my life. 3 little words. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I do. Ooh, baby, oh baby, let me be sweet to you. I love you. Some things in life we still get to choose. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do. Baby, oh baby, you're so sweet to me. Oh, life is uncertain. Yeah, life is uncertain. Oh, life is uncertain. We know life is uncertain. But if life is uncertain, then you're certain to me. Thank you.
Hey, Mai, I didn't ask you if you know this song, but it's in the key of E.
Okay. Oh.
Do you know? Well, Is that a good cello key?
I don't think so, but let's try. Try. How about D? No. I'll see. Maybe.
I've done Mai for, I don't know,
Maybe?
14, 15
Yeah.
years, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, with that last song and those stories, that made me think of this song. The most beautiful people I know have suffered immeasurable loss and found their way out of the depths, richer for paying the cost of having a dream disappear or finding a hope paralyzed. Beautiful people don't happen overnight. I believe there is a place where we are fully who we were always meant to be. And how it happens, all I know is no one gets there on a winning streak. I didn't know how to forgive the things that I couldn't forget. I wasn't ready to change. I hadn't failed enough yet. But self-righteousness was a wall, and when it came falling apart, freedom was found in the breaking of my heart. I believe there is a place where we are fully who we were always meant to be. And how it happens, all I know is no one gets there on a winning streak. So if it feels like you're losing again and again, not 1 minute is wasted of that pain. I believe there is a place where we are fully who we were always meant to be. Kind and gracious, forgiving and patient, with compassion for the wounded and the weak. And how it happens, all I know is no one gets there on a winning streak. No one gets there on a winning streak. Mai Bloomfield, oh my goodness, thank you, Mai.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
What do you think about if we were to sing Show the Way, but you were to sing the melody and I sing the harmony? And what if we did it in C?
Okay. That's really low for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait to set you up to fail next time. You say you see it over.
Well, we don't have to do it in C. What if the audience were to sing the melody and we all sing harmony?
Yeah, it's a sing-along.
Okay, let's do that.
But why C, though?
Why?
You could do the regular key.
All right.
What's the regular key, D?
Who knows? Let's try 4 frets up.
E,
All right.
Switch guitars then.
You doing an F?
Is that what this key is?
I don't think so. Oh wait,
That's E.
that's E. Go up one step. F would be so nice. F would be so much nicer than E.
What F would be?
Let's go up one more.
F, let's go up.
He sees me.
All right, you're not gonna make me sing by myself, right? Hold on. Let me get that F right there. That F right there.
This is so fun. Ready?
Josh, can I have a little more cello and some of David's guitar and voice? Thank you. Thanks.
Long
Less
intro.
cello.
You
Less
say you see
see no. You say you see no reason we should dream that the world could ever change. You're saying love is foolish to believe, 'cause there'll always be some crazy with an army or a knife to wake you from your daydream, but put some fear back in your life. Look, if someone wrote a play just to glorify what's stronger than hate, would they not arrange the stage to look as if the hero came too late, as if he's almost in defeat? So it's looking like the evil side will win. So on the edge of every scene, from the moment that the whole thing begins, it is love who makes the mortar, it's love who stacked these stones, and it's love who made the stage here. And though it looks like we're alone in this scene set in shadows, like the night is here to stay, there is evil cast around us. It's love that wrote this play. So that in this darkness, love will show the way. Now the stage is set. You feel your own heart beating in your chest. This life's not over yet. So we get up on our feet and do our best. We play against the fear. We play against the reasons not to try.
We're playing for the
tears burning in the happy angel's eye. For it's love who mixed the mortar, and it's love who stacked these stones, and it's love who made the stage here. Though it looks like we're alone in this scene set in shadow, like the night is here to stay. There is evil cast around us, but it's love that wrote this play. In this darkness, love will show the way. Show the way. Show the way.
Thanks, y'all. That was fun. Your turn.
I never heard that one before. That was good.
I remember one of my early trips to Nashville, and you had arranged this beautiful, like, band to play that song.
right.
It was so kind.
That was fun.
There was all kinds of groovy instruments there.
Yeah.
Man, well done.
Didgeridoo and the.
Was there an accordion too?
I can't remember. Jeff Taylor was it?
Yeah, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay, I'm going to try a newish song. I'm in a weekly songwriting group. And so every week we get a prompt. And you have to put the prompt specifically in the song. And it's usually just a strange combination of words that somebody opened a book and pointed their finger and grabbed 2 words. And then we all have to write that song. And it's frustrating because the prompt is not usually inspiring. But I think that's part of the exercise. It somehow helps you detach and then get into it without no preciousness, which is really good for creativity. So this is a song that I wrote. There was the prompt, and it actually came out kind of quickly. It's a little different. You have some thump. You guys want it? This is pretty straight ahead, D, G, B minor kind of stuff. Okay, let's see if we can do it. This is called Original Condition. That was the prompt. That's pretty cool. And I just was thinking of all kinds of things in original condition, and I thought, things are just so much better when they're kind of broken in and worn. And then my little sister's been looking for the love of her life for a long time. And it's like, things just get better with age. And I just am so excited for the one she's gonna fall in love with and get her amazingly well grown into heart. So if you find any little part of yourself in this song, I hope this just makes you hug your own heart. I'm not looking for original condition. I want a love that's well worn and lived in, like the belt buckle on my guitar. I want a love with a velveteen heart. Fine art is meant to be felt, not traded in toys. They're meant to be open and played with. Shoes fit better after they break, and hearts beat louder when they're shaking. And I'm not afraid of a tattered heart. I'm operational with broken parts. Time tested, traveled and true, you know. Real love rearranges you. Yeah. like whiskey and wine. Poets and sages, good things get better, better with age. This life ain't lived by playing it safe. It's all about the transformation, babe. A wrinkle in time, a line on my face. My body's a map of all of my days, and I wouldn't trade a single thing. You know, I like the way it's had its way with me. I'm not afraid of a tattered heart. I'm operational with broken parts. Time tested, traveled and true, you know. Real love rearranges you. I'm not afraid to get a little older. Turn another page, 'cause we just get bolder. Let go of expectation. Say hello, revelation. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm not looking for original condition. I want a love that's well worn and lived in, like the belt buckle on my guitar. I want a love with a velveteen heart.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was cool. The thumping. That was great.
Okay, that just inspired me to do a new song. Oh, my eyes are getting bad. Okay, hold on. This is from 2 days ago. I haven't played it for anybody except for my voice memo. So, okay, should be interesting. But I was thinking about just randomly people that are so obsessed with winning, and nobody in particular. Seek ye first, then destroy. You know who I am. Since I was a little boy, you know who I am. Never good with second best. The center block is where I stand. So put that medal around my neck. You know who I am. Should have seen me walking through those halls. You know who I am. Some blonde cheerleader on my arm. You know who I am. Muscle car, quarterback, competent at kicking ass. I'll take that lunch your mama packed. You know who I am. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Never mind the silver spoon, you know who I am. I climbed that ladder on my own, you know who I am. I step on backs to climb it higher and use the power that I acquire to decimate the other side. You know who I am. I'm a winner. A woman's no is a yes to me. You know who I am. 'Cause I've got cash and cash is king, you know who I am. It's loyal subjects that I love, to dissidents I'm slinging mud, 'cause losers never draw first blood, and you know who I am. I'm a winner. Oh, I'm a winner. Father always said, the only thing that's real is what you gain instead of how it makes you feel. 'Cause coming out ahead is the art of the deal for the winner. Somewhere beneath my thickest skin is a scared and wounded little kid. I get real big when I'm afraid, and gold plate over all my shame, to make damn sure there is no way you know who I am. Yeah, I make damn sure there is no way you know who I am. Thank you.
So, this is a little spoken word thing to introduce this next song. Is this thing on? I tap the mic. Am I reaching you out there? Is this thing on? I tap my chest. Do I have the heart to care? Is this thing on? I tap my head. Can I reason for myself? Or is everything I think just off the shelf? Is this thing on? I scroll my phone. I mean, does this jive with what I've seen? Is this thing on? Can this be real, this virus on a screen? Is this thing on? On to the facts, or just on to the attack? Is the nation's navigation still on track? Is this thing on? Is my conscience still awake? Is this thing on? Can we admit to our mistake? Can we open up and listen before all hope is gone? Is this thing on? Miss Liberty got handcuffed for dreaming the American dream. She used to welcome all the tempests tossed, but her views were too extreme. She took a stand for the family of all men. She held a torch up beside the sea. She had hope in her deepest heart then, that her people could all be free. She's a victim of high crimes, the assault on this great land. She's been hit with hard times. Who will help liberty stand? The Declaration of Independence gets quoted on the 4th of July. The truth our founders found self-evident, these liars now deny. Miss Liberty's held in custody. There's a gap in our spacious sky, 'cause she's face down on the pavement as these congressmen walk by. She's having trouble breathing. Can't you hear her cry? She's a victim of high crimes, the assault on this great land. She's been hit with hard times. Who will help liberty stand? When the men from ICE detained her, we could not see their face. They pulled her off her pedestal and dragged her from that place. She's a victim of high crimes, the assault on this great land. She's been hit with hard times. Who will help liberty stand?
That's a new one.
Yeah.
That's good.
It'd be weird if it was really old.
Something tells me it's current. Well. Okay. Spirit of that. Thank you for that song. Sorry for more tuning. I wanted you to repeat the chorus again at the end. Like I wanted to keep singing.
Yeah.
A tip for next time. Come back tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Okay.
I wanted you to just sing it just again a cappella. Like right now.
We could do it again.
She's a victim of high crimes, the assault on this great land. She's been hit with hard times. Who will help liberty stand?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is ask.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, right? It feels good to actually sing that with. Well, the story that I shared earlier about the breast cancer, the crazy thing was that I got it when I was kind of young, in my 30s, and no one in my family had been dealing with that, except like grandparents, but it didn't seem, it was like long ago, and then 6 years later, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and in between both of us, my little brother was diagnosed with leukemia. It was crazy, and I felt like I got to kind of open the door and just be a champion for them, and then I got to experience what it's like to be the patient, but then the caregiver, and the survivor, and then just walk that path and just make people who are going through that feel just maybe a little more connected, safe, held. So my mom did transition, and oh my gosh, now I'm getting emotional. I don't usually get emotional on this song, but I will just say that my mom is why I know David. So that's really beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I know it's music. So it's extremely surreal to be even doing this, sharing music together in this context. This is really the first time for me doing something like this with him and even Andy a bit. So I guess I say that just feeling really grateful, and so nice to honor those we love. And for that matter, all the people that connected us here to Mr. Wilcox. You know, like, how did we all arrive here? Be it in North Carolina or the Wilcox Weekend or whatever brings people back and back and back again and again. And I think the first time I heard your stuff was in '88. I can't believe that. I just realized that the other day. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody who loves live music. This is called Generator. Feedback? Yeah, I heard that. Maybe no. Yeah, the loudy guy. Yeah.
Make that note.
Oh. Ooh.
It's lower. One fret higher than this. Right there.
There it is.
Okay, now.
He
make
knows
that note
this.
loud. Keep talking
This is a demo for the Rain song. Thank you. Thank you. I do. It's amazingly light. I can't believe how light it is, but it's a little slippy. So
Yeah.
I'm sliding around and balancing up here tonight, and I have a zipper under it. I'm so sorry. There's one zipper on my pants, and it's right where the guitar goes, so I didn't dress accordingly. It's my first time, y'all. Okay, thank you. Oh, love is love and life is life. How we make sense of it is how we get by. Sometimes it keeps us up at night, looking for an answer, looking for a sign. Maybe it's in the books that we read. Maybe it's somewhere in the back of our heads. Maybe it's here in this hospital bed, living in the words we've said. Calling on heaven, calling on the sun, calling on faith, I'm calling on everyone. Yeah. I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than my love for you. As the doctor drew a map on her chest, she prepared to say goodbye to her very own breast. As I tried to catch my breath, she said, you ain't seen nothing yet. I walked through the valley in the shadow of death. I scaled the mountain, I stood on the edge. With every step I've been put to the test, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Calling on heaven, calling on the sun, calling on faith, I'm calling on everyone. Yeah, I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than my love for you. And the angels sing along. They're singing an old familiar song. And we know the words, we sing them all day long. We're singing, imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if we try. No hell below us, yes. Above us only sky. Imagine
living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. No, I hope someday they'll join us, and the world will live as one. And happy birthday to John Lennon yesterday. We'll live as one because we're made of water, made from a seed, made of molecules and energy. We're built for change, built to dream. We're the generators of our own machine. With every spark our hearts make, with every last breath we get to take, it's a chance to dance like a burning flame. Fire gets higher when it hears its name. Fire gets higher, calling on heaven, calling on the sun, calling on faith. I'm calling on everyone. Yeah, I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than my love for you. I'm singing, I got a secret, and I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than our love. That's the truth. Thank you all. Thank you.
Well, I first heard Dave's music in, I don't know, when I was in high school. Somebody gave me a bootleg cassette of him playing at the Telluride Festival, and it changed my life. Because I enjoyed listening to music. I was studying songwriters. I listened to a lot of country music, and when I first heard your music, I was like, there's something different here. And there was like a heart component, a healing component that I hadn't quite heard like that in music before. And I remember saying, well, that's kind of the direction I want to walk. So I've been like plagiarizing him ever since then. And whenever he tells me he likes one of my songs, I just said, well, you're just narcissistic. I'm copying you. But oh, thank you, Dave. It's good to be your friend, and just the difference you've made in my life is huge. So thank you. And maybe 2 or 3 years ago, David called me and he said, hey, I'm taking a trip to Tuscany. It's a David Wilcox and Tuscany trip, and will you come and play some songs with me? I was like, I don't think so. Doesn't sound like fun. Then my mom called and said, you need to go, you know, and anyways, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. And then a few days before, I got a call and said, hey, Dave has been in a biking accident, and he hurt his shoulder, and he might not be able to play guitar, so would you be able to play guitar for him at the event in Italy? And I was like, those people are going to be really disappointed because I only use one capo, and I don't know how to do that stuff. And I was like, sure, I'll try. And then like the day before I was flying out, I got another call that said, well, actually, he's having surgery. He will not be in Italy. So there's just going to be all these people who signed up for a week in Tuscany with David Wilcox and me. Anyways, it was actually a lot of fun. We missed you horribly. And but my oldest son was studying in Florence that semester, and I ended up going a couple days early because I grew up going to Catholic schools, and in Catholic school, whenever you had a substitute teacher or like at the end of a semester where there's nothing to teach, you would watch a movie in class. And we only had one movie on, VCR, and it was like it was Brother, Sun, Sister, Moon. Has anybody seen that movie? Yeah, the story of St. Francis is probably really dated. I need to go back and watch it. But we watched it like at least once a year, every year in school. And so I kind of grew up with this love and fascination of St. Francis. And if you don't know him, he grew up in Assisi, Italy, and to a very wealthy family, but then kind of started to see how the church was like getting all enmeshed in power and money, and it just broke his heart. And so he kind of disowned all of his money and left his family to go live with the poor in literal caves outside of the city limits, and just kind of like took a vow of poverty and lived in caves with other friends who took the same vows. It was really beautiful. So I went with my son, and we were kind of exploring all the old haunts, of St. Francis. And you might not know that when St. Francis died, he requested to be buried outside of the city walls, where they buried poor people and criminals. And so they did. And then to honor his legacy, they later expanded the walls to include him inside the city. And to further honor his legacy, they built a huge cathedral over top of where he was buried. And to further honor his legacy, they built another cathedral on top of that one. And he would have been so happy with that. And anyways, I just kind of loved learning about St. Francis, and but was really struck by how much community mattered to him, like living in these caves. We went to the caves where he lived, and anyway, so I went straight from there to meet all these disappointed people in Tuscany, and we're staying in this castle, and my son actually came with me for the first few days, and I just couldn't sleep that first night at all. And sometimes when I can't go to sleep, I'll sing my own songs to myself because they're like melatonin to me. And or maybe I'll start like trying to write a new song, and that's what I try to do. I remember trying to write a new song as I was going to sleep, and then I woke up at some point in the middle of the night in the top of this castle, and I was like, wait, I was just singing a chorus to a song in my dream. That never happens to me. And I remember grabbing my phone and opening my voice memos and just singing it and then going back to sleep. And I woke up the next morning and I listened back to it and I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Then I got to the end of the chorus and I was like, I don't understand this song. But I figured I wrote it in a castle in Tuscany. I should probably just keep it that way. And so I hope you guys sing along. Okay, here it is. Beneath the St. Francis Cathedral is another St. Francis Cathedral, and beneath that one is where they laid his body to rest. Take the stairs down to the chapel, to the grave they excavated. You'll find that it's surrounded by the headstones of his friends. So when I die, bury me with my friends. They are the most valuable treasures that I've got. When I die, bury me with my friends, whether they are dead or not. We hiked 2.7 kilometers, all of which was uphill, before we reached the stony caves that Francis called his home. Just him and all his brothers, sleeping on the cold hard ground. Guess everything is better when you're with the ones you love. So when I die, bury me with my friends. They are the most valuable treasures that I've got. When I die, bury me with my friends, whether they are dead or not. You can take a vow of poverty, leave everything that you own, and still ironically end up to be the richest man alive. When I die, bury me with my friends. They are the most valuable treasures that I've got. When I die, bury me with my friends, whether they are dead or not. Sing it with me. When I die, bury me with my friends. They are the most valuable treasures that I've got. When I die, bury me with my friends, whether they are dead or not. One more time. When I die, bury me with my friends. They are the most valuable treasures that I've got. When I die, bury me with my friends, whether they are dead or not. Thank you for singing.
Deeper still. In the tears you gave to me, I found a river to an ocean, a concrete sky, and a stone cold sea. I came to where the emptiness cracked open, and all my fears came crashing through, and met the fire of my sorrow. But I found my strength in forgiving you. I never even dreamed how far my heart could go to give my life beyond each death from this deeper well of trust. Know that when there's nothing left. You will always have what you gave to love. In this life, the love you give becomes your only lasting treasure. And what you lose will be what you win, a well that echoes down too deep to measure. A silver coin rings down that well. You could never spend too much. A diamond echoes deeper still. And you'll always have what you gave to love. You will always have what you gave to love. I wonder what that thing is over there. Oh, is that the thing where the people who are listening at home are sending their, like, if they hear a good line in a song, they'll give it some points or something? I don't know. It's a mystery to me.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'm on that one too. Andy's rating your game. You could just do it now. You could do kind of now.
Well, they told us, I mean, y'all have seen all the cameras, people that are live streaming, they said that they're just, at the end of each song, they just mark how many good lines there were in the song.
We're doing pretty good.
68.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you say something dumb, it takes one away. Not my rules, it's just what they said.
Okay. Alrighty. Maybe just, okay. What do I want to say about this? Just, you know what? During COVID, I was sequestered in beautiful Santa Barbara, and my mom, that's where I was with my mom, and that was right at the beginning of the COVID is when she decided it was her moment. I was like, wow, Mom, it was literally week one, I mean, the world had just locked down. And I did not expect her to go in that moment when she did. And I look back and I'm like, honestly, Mom, great job. Like, you got out before all the crazy shit happened. Like, this is awesome. She really did this magnificent exit. I know she's here and everywhere. But while I was there, kind of just going through that time, I was there alone, and it was a blessing, frankly, to be there, to process that transition, and to have all the time in the world, literally, because everything else stopped. And it was sort of sacred, helpful, healing time. And you did a songwriting Zoomy thing with Beth Nielsen Chapman. I don't remember what year that was or when in that bubble of time, but that was a wonderful touchstone. And so we got to have a couple days of songwriters on a Zoom. And yeah, so this song actually I wrote while I was there during that time, and it's called Love Remains. It's a delicate weight to bear, knowing the end is near. Hard to look in the eye when all you want to do is hold on tight. But sometimes we just can't stay, like perfectly shaped snowflakes. All things have their time. That's the grand design. And who knows how this goes? Heaven only knows. This game we play, where all the pieces change, one thing stays the same: love remains. She taught me everything about the roots and wings. She put music in my hands. Now she's a song that never ends, and I sing it every day. When I laugh, when I cry, when I pray. And I'm reflecting and I see, like a song, she lives on in me. And who knows how this goes? Heaven only knows. This game we play, all the pieces change, one thing stays the same. One thing will sustain. this one thing will remain. Love
Apparently
I like
that
that
was a
one,
good one.
Oh, what happened? Did points
lot.
happen?
You took us
Did
to-
I get points?
We're 81. Well, we can't stop till we get to 100, so.
Oh, it's not your rules.
Every time Dave laughs. Gosh, it went down. Hey, Mai, what is better for you on
Yeah.
cello? Is C or B?
I like C.
C, let's try C. Does that mess you up if you had the chart in another key?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
You want me to go to B?
I mean, ultimately. Wait.
I spend my time at summer camp in the Texas heat, playing games and not talking to girls. It was all fun till you made it to the last night of the week. That's when they'd start the hard sell for the Lord. I told them I was Catholic, but that wasn't good enough. They said you need to tell us which day you were saved. I didn't have the words back then, but now that I've grown up, if I could go back, I'd answer them this way. Yesterday, this morning, Guess I had a faint sense of direction when I was young. I thought my dreams were just around the bend. In some ways I became the guy I wanted to become, but it wasn't by a path I'd recommend. I haven't been a careful man, I've broken many things, most of which were broken promises. And I've found there is no quick fix that will wipe the record clean, but I get the chance to live out my amends. Yesterday, this morning, and hopefully tomorrow. There's a salvation that's bigger than just living in the sky. There's redemption and a heaven here on earth. And there's someone that God planted like a gift into my life. Somehow I still get to wake up next to her. Yesterday, this morning, and hopefully tomorrow. Yesterday, this morning, and hopefully tomorrow. Thank you.
Man, Andy, that was a good one.
We did it! Just don't laugh.
Wow, that's really good. Just one point away.
I mean, one good line away.
I'm gonna try this song and see if we can get us over the top. And then I think we'll all be winners. So this is a song about falling in love, but actually falling like out of an airplane with a parachute. It's an interesting time to propose skydiving. When I saw the leaves riding on the morning wind, easy, slow circles as they fall, I could feel the blue sky call. So I did a search, found a little ground school near an airfield that isn't far to drive. We could take a blue skydiver. Fear. Finally, time I face these heights here. I hope this diamond fits you right. Riding in the plane, waiting with our jumpsuits on, wind blasting through the open door. Love has made our hearts want more. See the world from way up here. Free, soaring through the atmosphere. My Your Love Remains song. This next verse is about somehow the love that we have given stays. When the winter comes and the sky is cold and gray, we'll keep the endless summer blue, and I will be in love with you. Thanks, y'all. Andy Gullahorn, Mai Bloomfield. Thanks.